What up guys, how you guys doing? I'm Thales and we're back with another how to slice. In today's how to slice video, we're gonna be checking out a awesome kit card. So let's go to the video. So this is the Panda Kit Card. As you can see, this is a really nice model. After you have printed, you can just cut the ends right here and assemble this beautiful panda. And in this video, we're gonna be checking out the best print settings to print it. So let's go. So right here in layer height, we're going to be printing this model at 0.16 millimeters. This way, we're going to get a better quality print. By reducing this value, we're going to have more layers to print. It's going to take more time to print, but we're going to have a finer and better quality. Right here on perimeters, we're going to be printing with 3 perimeters just so we can get a really rigid model with a 10% infill pattern. So this is quite nice with a gyroid infill pattern. This is fantastic. Going over to brim, this model, as you can see, it's got a solid surface of contact to the build plate, so we're not going to be adding any brim. But keep on in mind some tips for avoiding your prints unsticking from the build plate. So a good thing to do is to always clean your build plate really nicely with some isopropyl alcohol or detergent just to get a really clean surface to print on. By removing the dust and oils from your finger will impact a lot the bed adhesion, and it's going to make sure you got a really good first layer. Make sure that your print is really well leveled so you're going to get a good first layer, and the topmost layer right here is going to come out nicely. So if you're having any issues with the topmost surface, I do recommend always leveling your printer and take a look at your flow rate. So this is some tips for brim. We're not going to be adding any brim because it does not need, and sometimes it's quite hard to remove the brim. So we're not going to be adding for this model. Over here in support material, we're not going to be generating support material because this model is optimized for printing. So we're not going to be generating any support material. Over here on speed, we can be printing this model at the standard print speed, so we do not need to reduce this value, especially for Bambu Lab printers, but feel free to change if you may like. I do recommend always printing really slowly. It's better to print 1 time slowly than have to print 3 times really fast. So it's better to print slowly to guarantee a good quality and reduces the chance of your print failing. So print it really slowly. And right here, as you can see, I have changed the first layer speed from 30, that is the default value for the Ender 3v3 SE, to right here to 20%, 20 millimeters a section actually, just to get a really slow speed on the first layer to get a really nice first layer, because the first layer is the most important layer. All of the other layers are going to go on top of this one, so guarantee that you get a really good first layer. So now our model is ready to print. Make sure, let's slice. So as you can see, we have sliced, and it's going to take 3 hours and 20 minutes to print. As you can see, it's being printed at a 10% infill pattern. So this is quite nice. We're going to get a really nice end result. If we go over to speed, it's not going to change too much right here. As you can see, it's going to reduce a little bit on some small parameters, reducing to 55 millimeters, but it's not going to change too much. So grab a really nice filament that you have laying around and print this model right now. So the models are ready to print. Make sure you check out stlflix.com for more models like this one, and I'll see you in another one.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STLFlix. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.